Hey friends. So at my retreat, and also I do this when I'm coaching anyone, we start with what I call realms or arenas. So realms or arenas are areas of our life. So one area of our life might be wealth. One area of our life might be our body. It might be our relationship with our partner. It might be our kids. It might be time. The reason that we start with these realms is because we're trying to figure out what areas in my life feel either a little sticky and I want to clean up a little bit, or maybe there's like more expansion that I want in that area. Maybe there's more growth I want in that area. It doesn't always have to be something quote unquote bad, like something I'm trying to work on because I don't like this area. It can also be an area that I would love to see grow and expand that's already fantastic. So there's a whole bunch of different areas. And in fact, there's been more areas coming to my mind lately the more that I've been talking about this because of this concept. Every relationship that you have with something or someone is an extension of your relationship with yourself. So each of those areas are actually teaching you something about yourself. And the only power you have to change each of those areas is power within your own self, right? We get to influence other people. We get to influence the things around us, but like it all comes from within our own self. So the reason that we narrow down these areas is for them to each be a mirror of our relationship with ourself. So recently someone said, my future self. They were like, that's an arena that I want to work on is like my future. Somebody else said desires, passions, goals. A lot of people talk about the relationships. That's a pretty common one. Time is one that we don't often think about. So I want you to think about if I have a relationship, it's like me and my friend. What is a relationship? It's my thoughts about the other person. It's what I think about them. It's the time that I spend on them. It's the dynamic of the relationship, right? We have that same relationship with everything. Think about your house. How much time do I spend it? Do I think about it? Am I comfortable with it, right? Do I like spending time with it? Think about your relationship with your husband in the same way, or your spouse, your relationship with your kids. Time is the same. I can have a relationship with time. What am I thinking about it? How much time do I spend on it? What do I think about the dynamic of me and time, or me and my future self, or me and money? All of those things can be relationships. I will also offer that even if you cut yourself off from something or somebody, you still have a relationship with it. If you decide you're going to estrange yourself from your family, but you're still thinking a lot about your family, you might actually think even more about your family after you decide to cut them off. You still have a relationship with that person. You're still thinking about them. You're still thinking about that dynamic. There's probably still a lot of pain and hurt and suffering and sorrow there. So we have relationships with people that even after they've passed on, because there's thoughts there, there's relationship there, there's connection there. And each of these realms or arenas of life are an area or an avenue or an opportunity for us to be able to work on our own relationship with us. Now, I want you to think about your relationship with yourself, just like we did like with our friend, right? If my relationship with myself, I'm here, my relationship with me is here, it's me and me. How do I relate to me? How much time do I spend with me? What do I think about me? What is the dynamic within that relationship from me to me? That is the relationship that we get to clear up as we choose an avenue, an arena, a realm to work through. One of my favorite realms to work through is money. And this is because when I've done my own money work, it's brought up safety, security, connection, attachment, self-worth, value, all of these things within me in a different flavor than happened as I worked through my relationship with my husband or my kids. And there might be similar thoughts or feelings and inadequacy at the surface there, but it felt a little different with money and it felt really important. And the work that I did taught me more about myself than it did about actual money, although it taught me about money as well, because money is a mirror. Money is an avenue, it's a direction, it's an opening of what's my relationship with myself within this realm that I think especially as women, we don't really dig into. I think men can do this as well, but I think we're like not as primed to focus on money and what's happening within our relationship with ourselves in regards to money. So if money was a mirror, what is it showing you about you? Are you really dysregulated when it comes to money? Do you try to just ignore it? Or do you try to just overspend it? Or does it feel like no matter how much comes in, I have to hold really tight because I don't know if there'll be enough that comes in? There's just so much there. I want you to think about, if you've listened to my episode on shame is a hierarchy, right? A hierarchy being division. Shame is a moment of inner division, and that division is greater than or less than. I'm better than you or I'm less than you. And it happens instantaneously. It happens in a moment. It's like a brokenness within, a division within. In Richard Rudd's book, Gene Keys, Gene Keys, he says in one of his sections there that money is the most rigid hierarchy. It's one of the most rigid hierarchies you can find on earth. As in, think about people in different socioeconomic classes. Think about when you're around other people that you imagine have more or less money than you. What is happening inside yourself? What hierarchy is being formed there within yourself? Moving through money as a mirror is like one of the most spiritually healing things that you can do for your soul. Even if it doesn't actually have anything to do with literal money, it will change everything. And also, it does change how you relate to money, which then changes how you spend money, how you create money, the money you allow yourself to receive. It opens you up to more money. I recently went to a wealth workshop that a lady was putting on. Her name was Kate Northrup, and it was called Relaxed Money. And I wanted to see what she taught about money. And it was pretty much all the same things. It was like, is your nervous system dysregulated around money? Then you're going to have a bad relationship with money. You're going to treat it poorly. You're not going to feel good about it. You're going to feel shame about it. I know people that have signed up for things and not told their partner because they feel really uncomfortable, or bought things and not told their partner. What are things that you do that feel like shame, that feel like inadequacy, that feel like nervous system dysregulation when it comes to the topic of money? Anything to do with money. Cleaning that up will not only open you up to more actual physical wealth and prosperity, but it will open you up to more love, to more connection, to more authenticity. It is all interconnected. There is not one realm on all of that list of realms that I talked about that is not connected to another realm. And as I was working through money, I realized that it helped me in all these other areas. And so most recently I've been like, okay, what is a sticky area that I still want to work through? And for me, it's my body, but not how I relate to it. I've done a lot of work there, but it's like, how do I want to experience life in the world and like my strength and my health within my body? And what does that look like? And what was really funny is I was digging into sticky stuff around this realm. All of the thoughts and beliefs about my body were the same as they were with money. It's going to take a long time. It'll be really hard. It might be impossible. It might not work for you. It might be for other people, but not for you. There were so many things that came up that I was like, oh my goodness, this is exactly the same belief. Oh, a really big one was that you have to hate your body in order to change it. You have to hate your money in order to change it. You have to feel like there's not enough there in order for you to create more money, which I know is absolutely not true around money now. Like I have changed those beliefs entirely. And it's actually really helped me when I think about body to understand that my beliefs there are the same. So I know they can change just as seamlessly as money did. By seamlessly, I don't mean like it doesn't take effort or work, but I know that it's possible and I know how to do it. So I'm really excited to dig into that. All this to say, my new program is called Money as a Mirror. I guess I should have started out as that because now you had to listen to the whole thing, but it was good, right? So Money as a Mirror, it's not about creating more wealth, although it is. Wealth will be a byproduct of this, absolutely. It is about what is the realm of money teaching me about myself? What beliefs, what patterns, what programming are running, maybe unconsciously, maybe consciously, that are actually blocking me from more wealth, but not just wealth, love, connection, abundance in other areas of my life too. So if you want to join us, we would love it. It's a 6-week program. We're going to be teaching, we're going to be workshopping, we're going to be moving through stuff. And there's going to be some optional add-ons if you want things like a group audio coaching program, or if you want some one-on-one coaching calls. So if you're feeling like you want something a little more intense than just the teaching and workshopping we're going to be doing together, there is availability for that as well. I'm really excited to teach this. I'm excited not just to teach it, I'm excited to go through it with you because I really think that it's going to be juicy. And I think that I'm going to be able to get as much out of it as everyone else that's there. So whether or not you feel like money is your mirror, or maybe your husband is your mirror, or maybe your wife is your mirror, or maybe your job is your mirror, like what arena is your mirror? You can swap out money for something else. I'm going to be focusing on money in this group for sure, but when you come in, feel free to use these concepts and principles in any realm of your life that you're feeling that stickiness or that you're feeling good about, but you would like to amplify and feel more expansive about. We need to find that subconscious programming that has been probably running before you were even born, generationally, from other people passed down to you as well. so that we can clear that up. Money will be the byproduct of that. Love, abundance, connection will be the byproduct of that. And I can't wait to see you there. Come join us. All the info will be at a link somewhere here. And if you want, you can email me or Instagram me. Instagram is its.crystal.noelle, Noelle, and email is crystal@coachcrystal.ca. Thanks. See you next time.